Now you're probably looking at the title of this video and saying, UEP, what are you thinking? This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Literally, this is beyond crazy. There is no way Donald Trump is going to win every state in the United States presidential election. No way. Not even in a far-off best-case scenario where he wins the popular vote. I think you just spoke too soon. Everything was good until popular vote. And before you go and dislike this video, which I know you will, because I made a video that was talking about how the Democrats will not win the Georgia special Senate election. It got nearly as many dislikes as likes. So it seems that all my pro-Trump content, or stuff that favors the President Trump, gets a lot of dislikes. This is not my prediction, but I'm going to ask you, please do not dislike this just for the sake of saying, I don't like Trump, I'm going to dislike this video. Same goes to all the Trump supporters who dislike my videos because I predict that Biden wins the election. So, I'm going to stop on my preamble. It'll honestly explain how this happened. So we're not going to do margins, but what we are going to do is start by filling out all the safe Trump states, and then we're going to keep going. So I'm going to try to make this as quick as I can because I want to go play Among Us. I'll be completely honest about that. I'm very transparent. No, that's not. Texas is not safe. So we have our safe Trump states. Now we're going to get into our likely Trump states. These are states that I don't really think Biden has a chance at winning. So we're essentially at 163 electoral votes for President Trump. So, yeah. Am I screen sharing on this tab? Okay, I am. Good. So, going back to the swing states, we're going to also give them to Trump because, again, this is definitely a Trump case here. So we're going to give him Arizona, Iowa, Ohio, Nevada, give him New Hampshire, give him Maine's 2nd District, give him Pennsylvania, give him North Carolina, give him Georgia, give him Florida, give him the Rust Belt, and I think that's basically it. So now, and you got to give him Nebraska's 2nd District. So Biden's down to 212, and these are basically the safe states. You say, okay, you gave Trump all the states that he can possibly get. How does Trump win California? How does Trump win Colorado? How does Trump win Hawaii? How does Trump win the District of Columbia? Well, we'll talk about that in a second. Now, Donald Trump, and usually these states will just be solid blue. These are all safe, except for blue states, except for New Mexico, Colorado, and Virginia, which are all likely. And Maine at large. And you're probably saying, UEP, what are you talking about? And by the way, I should actually give Maine at large to President Trump, because that is somewhat of a swing state. He lost it by, I think, 4 or 3% in 2016. In the best case scenario, he'd somehow be able to win it. I don't think it's going to happen. So, Biden's down to 210. Now we're going to talk about the National Popular Vote Interstate Compact. So this is, for background, oh, come on, doesn't want to show up. It's essentially a group of states that say, all the green states say, okay, you know what, screw the Electoral College, we're going to give all of our electors to the winner of the popular vote. That's how Trump wins. He has to win the popular vote, he has to win the nationwide vote, which is unlikely. He has probably a less than 5% chance of doing that. He has to win the popular vote. And by the way, I'm sorry that my brother is screaming. That's annoying. He has to win the popular vote, and that's how he wins all these states. So if Trump wins the popular vote, all these states are going to have to distribute their electors to him. So that means Washington, Oregon, California, Colorado, New Mexico, Hawaii, Illinois, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, Connecticut, or Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont, and New York all go to the president. Now, what about the remaining states? So Virginia, we're going to have to give it's pending, so they might become a Navajo Interco type state by the end of 2021 or something like that. But let's assume Trump somehow wins Virginia, which I don't think is likely. Now we're left with 4 electoral votes, and we're going to give Maine's 1st District and D.C. to Biden. There's no chance that Trump wins either of these, but they're not states, so we can get past it. So yeah, Maine 1st District goes to Biden, so does DC, because I don't think that they're in the Navajo Interco. Or maybe they are. I'm not entirely sure. DC. Okay, so that's essentially it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. This is pretty quick. Just a fun idea I had like last week, and I was like, I should make a video about this and see how many dislikes I get. So I guarantee I'm gonna have a lot more dislikes than I usually get because a lot of you are Biden fans. I hope that those of you who are Biden fans don't dislike this for the sake of, oh, I don't want this map to happen. I don't think really any Biden supporter wants this map to happen. But it's worth talking about. This is not my prediction, but thanks for watching, guys. See you all in the next one. By the way, follow everything in the description box. There's Twitter. We have Discord. We have 2 Google Forms. You should fill out fantasy politics. Fill that out as soon as you can. And there is, of course, the 2020 election poll. So if you're a registered voter, plan on voting, go ahead to the description, fill that out honestly. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.